Catherine is here with us today to talk with us about Copper Canyon, an assisted living and memory care place here in Tucson. Thanks so much for being here. And, we appreciate this so much, and it's important. Assisted living is hard for families. What can you tell us about the residents who have families who remain actively involved with their loved ones?
That's a great question. Thank you for having me. Everyone at Copper Canyon really partners with the families. Obviously, they know their loved one better, so we get a lot of background information on them that enables us to actually put that in our care plan to give them the best quality of life. So the partnership with the family is very important.
So what are some of the ways you would say that families can become involved in the community? Because sometimes I think people don't really know how to navigate that.
Well, what happens from the minute I meet with families, I let them know that they're part of our team and that we want them involved in our activities, in everything we do as far as their care plan. Activities they're person-centered, so we really customize everything. That's how we get our activities, is based on what they want. But to get all that information it's just such a delight working with the families.
It's amazing. And, I had a grandmother with Alzheimer's, and I remember there were certain things that we were told to maybe practice when we went to visit her. What would you say an involvement with family and how important it is? Like the day-to-day things, like you said, there's maybe puzzles or something you can do with them.
Absolutely. We have a sensory room, which families can go into. It's got smells, sounds, colors. It's a very calming place where the families can go in and spend quality time with their loved one. It's also important in partnering with us that they'll get an education on dementia/Alzheimer's, so they better understand how to communicate, for instance, how to read body language. So it's been a very successful thing to have kind of a Montessori person-centered care that includes the families.
Yeah, it's super important. And I was just going to ask, that room sounds amazing. How would you say that maybe Copper Canyon helps the families? What if, a family comes to visit a family member and they don't really know how to communicate with them? Is there something that you guys help with?
I have a wonderful book that I give families. It's called Welcome to Planet Alzheimer's. So it's kind of like a light read about having to talk to them, jumping into their dimension of where they are in their disease. And of course, our staff, very educated, trained, just with dementia, kind of gives them that coach that they may need. They're always around to help the family if any problems or questions arise.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, and to learn more about Copper Canyon and all that they have to offer, visit coppercanyonret.com or call 520-293-3114.